Can you hear me actually?
Yes, yes, of course. I can hear you clearly. Yes.
That's great. It's just, I think it's easier for me if I wear my headphones. It's a little
Mm.
bit clearer. Hang on a second. So, how are you?
Oh, nice. I practice Muay Thai 2 days. Yeah.
That's nice. Good.
Yesterday and this morning. Yeah, nice. Nice.
That's great.
Nice.
And how's your back?
The best, no problem.
That's
I
better,
think I
yeah?
have muscle at the back. My
Yeah.
back here now no problem because I practice Muay Thai. So
Yeah. Makes your back stronger.
this part, this
That's good.
what I don't know. Is this back muscle? This part back muscle? Is this correct?
I don't know what the muscles are called there. I'm
This
not sure what they're
or
called.
originally, okay, several months ago, I have paint this part, this part,
Yeah.
this part. Okay,
I can try to check for you.
yeah, this part. But recently, I discovered if I put it stronger from this part, this part, this part,
Yeah.
and then from the bottom part to this part
Right.
long the the long the longer area make stronger, so I have no pain at the bottom of this part now. This part no problem because I have stronger from this part to this part. Yeah,
Right.
the top back muscle and also this part. So I have no problem now. Yes.
Just trying to have a look. You can see
Mm.
here like some picture, but I don't know these names. Here you can see on the left.
Yes.
Maybe if you're interested, you can see here. There's sorry, there's some
Okay.
adverts coming up on my latissimus dorsi. I think is what you're talking about,
Yes,
but I'm not really
because this
sure.
part stronger now.
Pos
Yeah.
posterior means back. You
Okay.
see this word here, serratus posterior inferior, but
Mm.
yeah, why can't I get this away? I can't get rid
No
of
problem.
that.
I understand. We understand. No problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they need
I,
money. They need
yeah,
rice.
it's
They
actually
also
really
need
funny.
rice.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. How about this part?
absolutely.
This part.
Chest
Chest
muscles, again,
muscle.
I don't know all
Yes.
the
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
I do have a book with all
Yeah.
of this in, but
Yes.
I can try to send you a picture later.
Yes.
I'll see if I can
I
take photos.
follow. I followed. I have followed the advice from my Muay Thai teacher.
Right.
She informed me. Okay, if we have some some body, some pains of some parts of body, make another part stronger. Another part
Hmm.
stronger. Yeah. The not directly this part. He said because I have problem this part. Okay, this
Yeah.
part. But don't make it don't hurt it again. He said don't hurt this plain part again. But the the labor the near muscles make it stronger. His idea is make and the
It makes sense.
yeah 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 the
Work on the other muscles around,
around.
and then that will help to strengthen all those other the muscles that have problems. Yeah, I've heard that also before.
Yes, yes. So
You know, people
mm,
say that if you strengthen your muscles, then you're less likely to have injury.
mm,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
yes.
I've been doing
Kung
different
fu,
kind of exercise.
kung fu.
No, I haven't done any kung fu for a long time, but
Okay.
recently I've been doing different kind of exercise because in the last 3 weeks, I think I had 3 weeks now of moving a lot of heavy objects.
Okay.
And actually, I look at myself in the mirror when I take my shirt off. Actually, I'm slimmer and I have a little bit more toning on my muscle. Just not a lot, but a little bit. I feel tired, but I can see that I'm actually a little bit fitter because I had so many times of carrying a lot of heavy furniture and a lot of boxes of books and all this paperwork behind me, and in front of me is all books, and over there is all books, and under my desk is all books. Basically my whole place is surrounded by books, and in next door I still have boxes of books. And then this morning I went to the other end of the village and carried a sofa across the village in different sections because somebody gave us a sofa. And then also for the rest of the day, basically I think from 6:30 this morning, I woke up at 6:30. I had a quick coffee, and then I started to move things around, and then we move all the furniture around in the house and reorganize so we can fit things here, fit things there. And then somebody came round and helped me with some drilling, and we keep moving things around. And people say it's not very good exercise, moving things, but actually, as long as you do it in the right way, bending your knees and keeping your back straight and lifting, actually this carrying of heavy boxes of books and things, I feel a bit stronger.
Good, nice.
Good. And finally,
I'm happy to hear this.
things.
I'm happy to hear this. Yeah, I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy.
And my wife is getting happy because finally we start to get things a little bit organized. It feels like just constantly boxes of books and boxes of clothes and all this. Today we did half of the living room, so we organized one side of the living room. Is very nice. We have a new sofa. We put the table nicely, so now we just start to get a little bit comfortable.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's feeling good. And a few things, we put some shelves up today and things like that. It's nice.
Nice.
So anyway, let's talk about the language thing.
Yes.
Actually, I want to show you what I before we started today. I spent a little bit of time on Google, and I'm sorry to tell you, I haven't really had much time to organize it properly.
No problem.
But I've been copying a lot of stuff from Google to try to share with you. Can I open the file?
Yes,
that
of course.
Been making?
Yes, of
And
course.
I divided into 3 sections because you asked me French, German, and Latin. Right?
Right.
So this is what we talked about before. Hang on, let me see how I can organize my window like this. No, not like that. I want like this. The Zoom has been updated. I'm not used to the new format. I can't work it out. Never mind. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. So, I missed it. Hang on. I don't know why I missed like this. Maybe I just copied it wrongly, did I? That's really annoying. I had, if you can wait a minute, maybe I can just find the one that I had before. I had a nice website. It was this one here. A second, where's it on here? Okay, this one here. I just copied this. Hold on a second, let me just copy this again because I think I made a mistake. This one here, okay. Okay. So the first one I did was I found a website that shows 99 French words we use in English all the time. So I will send you this file later.
Nice.
Because we can't read all of it together. Actually, I made 36 pages because there's so many pages here, yeah? But these are 99 words from French that we use a lot. So, I think you can see the words, right? All of these words are French words. Some of them, like for example, you can see baguette. of course it's a French word because this is French bread, right? You know, baguette is a long French stick, but there are words that you might not think of, like aviation.
Oh, aviation.
Aviation to
It's
do with
French.
airplanes, right?
Yes, it's
So
French.
these are French
Okay.
words. And apostrophe.
Okay.
When you write I will becomes I'll, that is a French word. And allowance.
Oh,
These are
allowance. Okay.
all French
Allowance.
words. All French words. You
Oh,
know?
allowance is
And
also okay.
and you can see like bureau de change, you know, bureau de change is a French word. Some of them are really obvious. Like, for example, champagne, of course, is a French word because this means the French fizzy wine, right? So some of them are really obvious words that look like French words. But some of them, like elite.
Oh, elite is also okay. Elite. Okay.
And even energy.
Okay.
Something
Energy.
like this, you know.
Okay.
Expatriate.
Okay. Expatriate.
So words
Okay.
like that. You know, some of them are also like fiancé is very obvious because you can see the accent. Do you know what I mean by the accent? At the end of the word, there is the E with the French accent on it. So that's clearly a French word. When you see a word like that, gallery.
Oh, gallery.
Like
Okay. Gallery. Okay.
And hotel.
Wow. Ooh. Ooh.
In French, it's the same, but you can see here the way that they write it in French is they pronounce it as hôtel. They don't make the H strong. So when French people speak English, actually they find it difficult to make the sound at the beginning of the word. So they make words like this one. In English, we say hommage, but in French is hommage. They don't make the H. Even like identity, illusion, insult.
Okay.
All of these words are French, you know.
Oh, kilogram. I see kilogram. Kilogram.
Yeah.
Oh.
So many, right?
Oh.
A lot of surprising words. I also didn't know this about all these words. So it's quite an interesting topic for me, you know.
Okay.
I think I shared with you last week that one of my students sent me a video showing why we have so many French words in English and how many of our words are French. In this video, they said that actually 30% of words in English come from French, which is really surprising to me. If somebody told me without any evidence that 30% of our words in English were French, I would say, BS, no way, you know. I would say this is rubbish, you know, because of my pride in my language, you know. I would say, no way, you know. But actually, I understand from watching this video that this is correct. But what you will find is most of the words that we use in French are not common words. Like, for example, if you look at these words here, okay, let's look at these 4 words here. Jubilee is not a common word to use.
Yes.
And lacrosse is a particular game. It's a game, you know, where they have a net and then they catch the ball in the net. Do you know this game?
No.
It's a stick, and on the end of the stick there is a net. It's shaped like this, and then they throw the ball with the net. So they use the net to throw the ball, and the other people must catch the ball in the net and then throw it to the other people and then throw it through the goal, you know. So it's not a common name, but you can see some people in Hong Kong playing this game. And the next one is laissez-faire. Basically means like, it says here, leave things to take their course. Laissez-faire. Laissez-faire is something like 顺其自然.
顺其自然, yes. Yes.
顺其自然 is laissez-faire. That means laissez-faire. And of course, it's like I was saying to you last week, a lot of these words are words that English people chose to use to impress other people. So it's the upper class people who adopted French language during the Renaissance period, like 1500, something like that, to show off to other upper class people, to say that we are very civilized people. We know how to use these nice sounding French words because they thought it sounded very nice, because it sounds very soft. The French language is quite romantic, right? But so out of these 4 words, actually kilogram is the only one that is in common use in English. So even though we have a lot, 30% of our words are French, we don't use most of them all the time, you know. Literature.
No, right? Okay,
Machine.
Okay,
Very surprising, right?
surprising,
Massage, menu.
Okay.
These are all directly, exactly French words. No change in them. They're exactly French words.
Okay.
Metro.
Okay.
Navy.
Okay.
Neutral. It's got a lot, right? Omelette. Omelette is exactly a French word. Poetic. Purify. Water purifier. Recipient. Some of them you can see they are easy to recognize as French word, like reservoir. You know reservoir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So as an English person looking at this word, we can easily see that it is French because of the spelling. This is not an English spelling. So we can see the O-I-R. That's a French spelling. Restaurant.
Oh, restaurant. Wow. Wow.
English word.
Oh. Wow.
Rich.
Wow, rich. Wow. Wow.
Salad.
Salad. Okay. Okay.
Soup.
Soup. Okay.
It's an English word. A French word, you know.
Well, technique. What technique is also technique. Technique is also French word. Wow.
And you can see the spelling in French is exactly the same. Yeah? No
Okay.
change.
Wow.
Sometimes there is some spelling change, you know, like if you look at soup and you look at the French spelling, you can see that in French they put an E on the end. Because if there is no E, it would be more like soup. But they put the E to make the P clear. So when they put the E, then it becomes soup, you know. Uniform.
Wow.
Valid, variety.
Wow.
It's quite interesting, yeah? So many French words in English, and this is just a sample, you know. This is
What
just
is 95? 95. Sorry, 95. What is this?
Utensil.
Utensil. Toilet. It means toilet. In the toilet.
No.
What is this?
No, I don't know what word you are thinking of. A utensil is a tool. 用具.
Oh, tool.
A tool that you use for something.
Okay.
So it's a utensil in French, utensil, but in English, utensil. So we changed the sound to make it sound a bit more English, because in English we have the sound utensil, but in French it would be utensil. So the sound is different, but it's basically the same word.
Okay.
What English people have done is that basically we make it from the spelling, we say what we think it should sound like. So just like uniform. In French is uniform. They don't put the Y sound at the beginning. They don't say uniform, they say uniform.
Okay.
But what we do in English is that we just pronounce it the way that we think that word should sound. So it's a little bit like what you do in Chinese with words, you know? Because, yes. For example, the word bus in English, right? Because you don't have an S at the end of the word, you don't make a word like bus, you make it basi.
Basi.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So you make the C at the end, even though in English it's just bus.
Bus.
No bus.
Bus.
You know what I mean? So it's a little bit like what you do, the way that you take the word and make it sound more like Chinese. So in the same way we do that with loan words when we when we borrow a word for another language, we just make it sound more like English. Which is also, English people are so proud of our language that we want to make it sound English.
Okay.
And also, I'm sorry to say that English people are not very good at learning foreign languages. I don't know if you know that. Something about, last week I explained to you a little bit about the arrogance of English people, that we have a lot of pride in our nation, pride in our, just like Chinese people are quite proud of being Chinese, right? So the same way English people are quite proud. So most English people don't learn foreign languages very well. We're quite slow at learning, and a lot of English people are a bit stupid about learning foreign languages, that when they speak to other people, they just think that other people should learn English.
No problem. Yes, I learn English. No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one I found was German, and